Hey everyone, welcome back to Lounging with Larry. It certainly has been a long time since we've had a chance to talk here. Lots of changes. I believe the last video I did was back in, I think if I had to guess, it was May of last year. So yeah, May 2020. A lot of changes since then. We've gone through all kinds of crazy ups and downs in the province. We've gone through all kinds of crazy ups and downs at the Southgate Center where I work as a maintenance manager. Um, as you can see behind me, there has been a whole whack of changes here at home in the studio. I'm actually broadcasting from my new studio in the house. So I did move it from the basement. I moved it actually up to a bedroom. I've did a whole bunch of renovations. I've got the vocal booth in the closet. I've got some brand new software. I got some brand new gear. As you can see, I got some new microphones. I got stuff behind me. So yeah, all kinds of crazy different things to kind of go through with you as we talk today. So first and foremost, I'm really glad that everybody is staying safe, doing the best they can to get through. Wow, what a absolutely crazy year this has been. Um, I would have never, and I don't think anybody would have ever have guessed that we would be where we are even right now in January of 2021. We're just about to come up on a year of when the COVID-19 actually hit in China, and then I believe it was March 17th is when we went into the lockdown as a province. Just craziness out there. I mean, we've been through so much together. We've been through so much apart. There's been all kinds of different platforms just like this one going online and trying to keep people engaged. And I can tell you that we started doing the videos, at the Southgate Center. We started doing them back in, I believe it was April or May. We had some really wonderful fitness instructors come out and, provide videos. We did some editing. We uploaded them. That is going to happen again, as far as I know right now. When, how that's going to take place, I'm just not 100% sure. So I did want to, do another one of my Lounging with Larry episodes for everyone. I'm certainly been missing everyone at the center. I've been certainly missing normalcy. My wife was working from home. So I've been very fortunate. I'm still working at the center. Still being able to go through and do all kinds of things that I normally couldn't do while everyone's there. So let's take some time and let's talk about exactly what's gone on in the past little while. I'm not so sure if any of you have had a chance to go through some of the videos that are online. I do know that there is a call-in that's happening once again on Mondays at the Southgate Center. You can call in. I apologize, I don't have those details right up in front of me right now. But I do know that I am going to be starting to put out some videos. On the other side note for me, I'm going to be starting a new podcast. It's not going to necessarily be a video, but it's going to be some audio of me talking about different things. We're actually going to call it Canadian Bacon. And on that show, we're going to talk about, all kinds of different things. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about the COVID-19. We're going to talk about opportunities in the community. And one of the biggest things that I really want to try and do with this podcast is I want to reach out to especially local musicians in the area. And when I say the area, it doesn't necessarily have to be, Woodstock, Ontario, where I'm from. I'm hoping that we can broaden some of this to even reach out into Oxford County. Oxford County would be a great thing. So I am going to be putting out my feelers for any local artists, musicians that are writing and recording their own material. Unfortunately, because of the copyright business, I can't actually showcase any music that has a copyright infringement on it. So, for example, somebody does like a cover of something, that unfortunately I can't really showcase it on the podcast, which is unfortunate. But moving forward, it's going to give us an opportunity to start looking at some local artists, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me with this. if you've got somebody, a son, daughter, friend, neighbor, that is actually, during the whole COVID shutdown has been focusing on music or releasing music, please let me know. You can contact me and make sure you do this, okay, folks? I'm really, really asking that you even just send me a quick email just to say, "Hey, Larry, I saw your show. I saw the episode that you did here with the new studio." It kind of gives me an idea of exactly how many people are listening, what you guys want to hear, and what you want to talk about. So you can do that. You can reach me at loungingwithlarry@gmail.com. So please send your emails in, send your show ideas in, even just to say, "Hey, I'm doing great." Let me know how you're doing. It's really important that, we have that dialogue together, and really important that we talk about, what you guys want to see as far as the show goes. And this is something that I'm not sure how many episodes I'm going to be bringing out. It could be maybe once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. I think it really depends on, kind of what's going to happen with the Ontario shutdown, how long it's going to last. So it is something that I want to continue with even beyond the shutdown. But rather than the lounging with Larry aspect, I am going to start moving into the podcasting a little bit more, so than just the video of lounging with Larry. So hopefully you guys can stay tuned for that. And yeah, so let's kind of dive into what I've been doing here in the studio. So as you can see behind me, so the studio, if you watch my other videos, you saw me sitting behind my desk, had the console there. I think we actually even went through and did a whole tutorial on what my studio has and all that good stuff. So just to give you a heads up, so I used to have my studio downstairs in a separate bedroom, and in that bedroom I had a vocal booth. So you could go into the booth, you could do your singing, it wouldn't bother anybody late at night. You wouldn't catch the railway tracks on the road, or any of that sound in the background. So what we decided to do is, my youngest daughter, she is 18, and she really wanted the opportunity to, have her own apartment, excuse me, have her own place, really understand what it means to pay her own bills, shop for herself. So what my wife and I have decided to do is actually we've changed our whole basement into almost like a 2-bedroom apartment for my daughter. So she's got a kitchenette down there. She's got a living room. She's got a bedroom. Bathroom still upstairs, but that's okay. So what we did was we moved my studio from downstairs up into one of our upstairs bedrooms. So what I also did was, rather than having the vocal booth, I didn't really have room for it up here. I actually ended up selling the vocal booth, and we had a closet in one of the bedrooms up here. So what I did was I actually tore out everything inside the closet. I put a window in so that I can actually have some contact with whoever's in the booth. And I've insulated the whole entire sound booth so that, basically when I'm singing, or if anybody else is singing in there, then you really can't hear it. It's an isolated sound. That's what we want. So, which is perfect. So I've done that. I also sold, I had a big Tascam US 1641, which was my interface. I also had the Tascam US 2400, which is my great big huge console. We've actually sold that equipment. I've gone all brand new. So I've got brand new software. I've got brand new IO interface. Plus I've got a brand new Fader Port 8, which is, I wish I could kind of show you, but I'm using a brand new webcam as well. So the webcam's kind of sitting on my desk here, so I can't really pick it up and pan around the room, but at least it'll give you an idea of some of the changes that have gone on. Also behind me, you can see, actually this side, you can kind of see I've got a bunch of posters up. All these posters that are on the wall, actually it was a really funny story. So I started going through some of the stuff, and as you all well know, you start going through things, you start finding things that, oh my gosh, I didn't even know I still had. All of these posters that are on the walls right here, right now, are from live shows that I did with different bands that I was in. So, for example, far one on the far side there, I believe, yeah, so December 30th, 2007, that was my very first show with 13 Aces here at, where was it? Good Time Charlie's, I think it was, yeah. So it's really, really kind of nice to have this, the posters on the wall to be able to go back and say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, it was 2007 that I did that. So it's really neat. So I've got them on all four corners of my control room here, which is really really cool. Plus, you can also see we talked about a few instruments. I think I did a video with some instruments that I showed you. Of course, I've got my blue Fender that a friend of mine made for me. I've got my acoustic bass behind me. I've got my black, I guess it's my black Yamaha, the one of the basses that I actually used to have on stage. I did sell one. Actually, I sold two. I sold an acoustic guitar. I also sold a 5-string bass that I wasn't using anymore. So I'm down on a few things, but I'm actually up on some other things. I also had a keyboard, a mini keyboard that wouldn't work with the new software, so I got rid of it. I've got a brand new MIDI keyboard here, allows me to play all kinds of different things. So really, really cool stuff. Condensed the studio a little bit more than what it was. Not out of because I wanted to, but because it just made sense. Dealing with the new software, getting the new software in, it just made sense to do it. So, anyways, so yes, so that's kind of what I've been doing with the studio. Again, I'm still kind of working. I'm back at the center. You know, it's funny because we were down and it gave me a chance to paint, go through the place, everything else. And then we started having, some programming back for fitness classes, which was awesome. So, we started doing the fitness classes. We had a bunker class come back. We had some billiards come back. So we were kind of slowly ramping things back up to get going again. And then once again, here we are back in our shutdown again. So again, I don't want people to think that, or I don't want you just to get the idea that, it's such a bad thing. Right now, it is a scary time out there, and we all know that. It's very scary. There's so much going on. There's so many different variants, I guess, now of this COVID strain. But I do want you to remember one thing: we are still all very much here, even though you can't see those people that you love all the time. You have the opportunity to FaceTime. You have the opportunity to call. And it's even funny. You have the opportunity to write a letter. I know it sounds really strange, but sometimes maybe even just getting it out on paper and taking that time and going through. We talked about this a little bit, I believe, on episode 1, with the opportunity to really embrace, ourselves and how we handle this situation. I can tell you from my perspective, and I'm sure of yours as well, this is the very first time that I've ever been through anything like this. One of the things that it has taught me, though, is I need to be, I guess, maybe a little bit more okay with being in my own skin and not relying on somebody else, for example, friends, to really make me feel fulfilled, right? I guess it really makes you kind of look from within and go, okay, so what is it that I can do? This is one avenue for me. I absolutely love music in general. We've talked about that before, but this is brand new. The videos are brand new for me. The podcasting is going to be brand new for me. And the most exciting part that's come out of this for me, the very most exciting part, is I have been wanting to write a song ever since 2018 when my dad passed away. And I've been collaborating, ideas in my head about what the song should sound like and what is it going to say and what the lyrics are. And I'm really, really happy to tell you that I've actually finished that song. It's completely finished. I did it in the brand new software. I played all the instruments on the track. I've sang on the track. I'm really, really proud of the song. Actually, it's probably one of my most favorite songs that I've ever written. Not that I've written a pile of them, but I have written probably 25, 30 songs. And I really believe that this one is my best work. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to put it on the video here. If not, hang tight, because what I am going to be putting out very shortly is almost like a, what do they call it? It'll be a video for the song, but it'll be a lyric video. Okay. So you'll be able to go on, and I am going to post that onto my own YouTube website. So I will make sure that I send you guys the link for that. Or if you do want the link for it, make sure you're contacting me at loungingwithlarry@gmail.com. We talked about that before. And make sure that you're giving me the feedback or even, like I said, just reaching out. It's just so nice to hear from different people. And I know this is slowed, And I know that I haven't done any of these, and I know our videos have kind of backed off a little bit, but we're really hoping that we can continue with this and continue with this, broadcast, whether it be through video, whether it be through fitness, whether it be through, all kinds of different things. So make sure that you definitely stay tuned. So I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today. I just wanted the opportunity to be able to, say hello again, wish everybody really, really well, let you know that we're kind of back doing this again a little bit. And please bear with me. It's going to take me a bit, but I really, really, really would like to hear from you. So hopefully you can reach out to me, Lounging with Larrie, Larrie. So loungingwithlarrie@gmail.com. Send me those emails. Send me those, great ideas. Again, reach out, just say hello. And I'm going to keep you posted on when I'm going to be doing some more of these. So give me a chance to edit this one, put some music to it, and then we'll take it from there. So really, really great to see everybody. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for listening, and you're watching Lounging with Larrie. Take care.